Hello everyone, how are you today? I'm Angie and I would like to tell you about my business trip to Paris. But first of all, let me tell you why I chose France as my dream country to have a business trip. So, the reason I made France as my dream country for a business trip because first, France is a business-friendly country with one of the largest markets in Europe and access to the European single market. Its capital, Paris, is an important financial center in the European leader in venture capital. France also has a talented workforce, innovative business leader, a high-quality transportation infrastructure, and strong intellectual property protections. And in recent years, the French government has expanded its policies to continue attracting foreign interest and investment. So I went there to have a meeting and dinner with my colleague and my business partner. Well, before I went to Paris, I booked the flight and also hotel by Traveloka applications. I using these applications because the price on this platform was cheaper than the others. I booked the tickets 2 weeks in advance to reduce the risk of running out of tickets. Besides that, the price was also much cheaper. I was also looking for a ticket that can be refunded, so if I cancel the flight, my money can still be returned. Next, I will tell you about my flight from Makassar to Paris. So, from Makassar to Paris, I booked an economy class ticket and the price was 7,250,000 rupees and it's already include baggage, food, and Wi-Fi. The flight took 28 hours and 35 minutes with 2 transits. The first transit at Jakarta for 4 hours, 35 minutes and the flight took 2 hours and 20 minutes. Then from Jakarta to Istanbul, the flight took 12 hours and 15 minutes and transit for 5 hours and 50 minutes. The last flight from Istanbul to Paris for 3 hours and 35 minutes. Well, when my flight was transit, I just took a break in airport and went to the restaurant there. So after a long trip, I arrived in Paris at 20 past 1 p.m. and I have picked up by the pickup service from my hotel. From airport to the hotel took 1 hour by car. In Paris, I was staying in Novotel Paris Center Tour Eiffel and I booked the hotel at the price of 4,800,000 rupees for tonight and it's already include breakfast, Wi-Fi, and pickup service. Well, the day 1 at Paris, I have 2 appointments, that is meeting and dinner. So first, I have a meeting with my business partner in the meeting room of the hotel at 10 a.m. and at 7 p.m. I have a dinner with my colleague in the restaurant of the hotel. Well, the next day I don't have any appointment and I have more than 6 hours before my flight, so I went to several places near to my hotel. First place was Eiffel Tower and it only took 17 minutes by walk from my hotel. The second place was Place de la Concorde and only took 7 minutes by taxi. And the next place was Grand Palace, only took 9 minutes by walk. And the last place was Arc de Triomphe and only took 8 minutes by taxi. Well, I back to the hotel by taxi at 11 p.m. and check out at 12 p.m. and went to the international airport. Last, I will tell you about my flight from Paris back to Makassar. From Paris to Makassar, I already booked an economy class ticket and the price was 9,230,000 rupees, and it's already include package, food, and Wi-Fi. Well, my flight from Paris back to Makassar took 21 hours and 10 minutes with 2 transit. First, from Paris to Doha took 6 hours and 25 minutes, and I need to transit for 2 hours and 25 minutes. Next, from Doha to Jakarta, the flight took 8 hours and 30 minutes and transit for 1 hour and 45 minutes. The last, from Jakarta to Makassar, it took 2 hours and 25 minutes. So that's my wonderful trip in Paris and hope you enjoy. Thank you.